Legion Tactical Cutlery.
Hey everyone, how you guys doing? This is Gruggs of Legion Tactical Cutlery. Welcome back, Legionnaires. Welcome back, new recruits. Appreciate you guys. In front of you, you see the most awesome Tops Trail Seeker. Man, I'm telling you, I'm really getting into these Tops knives. And the more I do research on top knives and I look at videos, the more I want top knives. Because to me, it just seems it's an American maker, serious bang for buck. All right, but first, before we get into it, vets, military, we love you guys. I'm glad you're here. Also, what's in your pocket, guys? Today, I had my Almar Sear, and I wind up loaning it to my son because he's up from Florida and he had to do some business in New York City. So he asked me, Dad, you got a knife? I just handed him my Almar Sear. So instead, now I'm carrying the SF7 from Combative Edge. So this is a pretty awesome knife. I do have this on my hip and I love it. All right, guys. Now, shout outs. Let's do the shout outs. Okay, pretty excited about the shout outs. All right, we've got Jimmy Slash. He got a whole bunch of 2022 Cold Steels. Go check him out. Jay Evans, Knife Addict Life. He's always showing some shorts in his car, YouTube shorts that is, and he's got these badass folding knives. They're just fantastic, so go check him out. Also, Dagger EDC Knives. This is a Russian knife maker. He's got some real badass knives coming to Blade HQ. I do plan on getting, I think it's called the Arrow, and I just wanted you guys to check it out, have an opportunity maybe to check out a model. Maybe you might like it and you might purchase one. All right, cool. Let's get into this knife, guys. This is the Tops Trail Seeker, and this is a pretty cool knife. So apparently the Tops Trail Seeker was a employee design contest. So there's an employee named Luis Murillo, and he designed this knife. And I got to tell you, man, so far, this feel-wise is my favorite Tops. It's got an aggressive look to it. It's pretty awesome. So before I give you some close-ups and show you the knife up close, let's go over some descriptions and specs, because I think this guy has earned it. This guy, Luis. All right, so let's do the description first. What happens when you let Tops employees take a stab at designing a knife? You get something as amazing as the Trail Seeker. No joke. It is one of the products of Tops' annual employee contest to design a knife to be put into production. How cool is that, man? An American-made company asking its employees to design a knife, and boom, you get something fantastic like the Trail Seeker. Luis's inspiration for the design was as simple as it gets. Make sure it has a comfortable handle, and that it does, ladies and gentlemen. A simple, effective blade design, which in my opinion it does, and a Kydex sheath that makes it easy to wear the knife on your hip every day. The Green Canvas Micarta handles have excellent ergonomics, so true, including a nice swell in the middle and the good guard for safety, with some added tread to improve the grip when it is needed the most. Luis, the employee, wanted it to have a strong but also fine tip so that it could have good penetration for stabbing and still be utilitarian. The sheath is a simple setup with a dangler that makes it easy to carry daily when you're sitting, standing, walking, or operating. Pretty cool, right, guys? So let's get into the actual specs now, all right? So you get a better idea here. An overall length of 9.38 inches, a blade length of 4.5 inches, and a cutting edge of 4.5 inches. It's got a slight sharpening choil, and I'll show you that pretty soon. Okay. Blade thickness is 0.190 inch, and I wanted to be careful this time because last time I think I made a mistake saying it was 1 point something inch. So blade steel is 1095 with a Rockwell hardness of 56 to 58. The handle material, I know it seems a little bit darker over here, but it is a Green Canvas Micarta. The knife weight itself is 8.9 ounces. Even though it's light, it still's got some nice heft to it. Weight with the sheath. Now I have a tech lock on here. I did remove the dangler, but the weight with the sheath, and this is with the dangler, is 13.9 ounce. There is obviously a sheath included with it, which is made out of black Kydex. And well, the sheath clip is originally a dangler. I decided to put the tech lock. And again, let's give you the name of the designer, who is an employee at Topps, who won a contest, and his name is Luis Murillo. All right, Luis, nice job there, buddy. All right, so let's take a look at this knife. Now that I got the specs out of the way, I got the description out of the way. Yeah, man, it's a pretty cool knife. Look at that blade. A very, very cool, aggressive clip point. A little bit of jimping on the top, as you can see. Logo, Trail Seeker with Topps. Canvas Green Micarta scales. And they are removable. Okay, I'm going to turn this over and I want you to see the swell. This is my favorite part of this knife, is this handle. Look at those swells over there. A very thick, full tang design. It's got a hole for a lanyard. And here's the other side. Let's do another close-up of the swells on the bottom. White liners. I mean, just an amazing feel. As of right now, I own 5 Topps. I actually purchased another one, which is the Hog 4.5. That's coming. And this Topps right now is an amazing feeling Topps. So that guy Luis did a fantastic job. You know, it's just a very, very comfortable grip, whether it's reverse, front reverse. I mean, it's pretty cool. Great feel. It does have that little swoop over here, and it does feel like it won't slip out of your hand and move forward. And the blade is really stout. You know, it's a nice thick blade. It's really stout. And flat grind, as you could see. Very, very sharp. This did come out sharp out of the box. I love to strop it, though. That's one of the first things that I do once I take out a knife. After I inspect it, I love to strop it. And this thing is just a extremely functional and badass blade. Now, before I did purchase it, I did do a lot of research. And a lot of content creators out there have used this knife, and it's got quite a few praises. So this knife is an extremely capable all-around knife. I don't think you would have a problem with bushcrafting with this. The spine is a little on the slick side, so you maybe want to, use a Dremel and sharpen up the spines over here, but I don't think you would have a problem trying to light something up. It does have a bit of a protruding tang in case you needed to bash something on that side. I have no doubt that this is an extremely capable knife out in the woods. Again, if you take a look, if you do some research on this knife and you get a whole bunch of other content creators, they will show how very capable this knife is. I think this would be a great combat utility knife for a soldier. No doubt in my mind, ladies and gentlemen, this knife is pretty badass. I just can't get over the way it feels so good. The jimping is light. It's not too aggressive, so it's not going to, burn your hand. I mean, I'm squeezing the living hell out of it. There are obviously no hot spots. You can do a little light chopping with it. You can get your fingers towards the rear of the handle, and again with a proper lanyard setup, you could do a little bit of harder chopping with it. I think it's just a fantastic knife, and anybody who does not have a Topps knife or is thinking about getting a Topps knife, man, let me tell you something. this should be your first. I think you would be very happy with something like this to go out into the woods or to take out into the field, combat utility, bushcrafting, camping. I think this would be a really great knife. There it is, made in the USA. And I'm going to say this right here, right now, Tops is the American maker, bang for buck. Boy, let me tell you something pretty awesome. This particular knife is my 5th Tops knife. I'm getting a 6th one, and I'm planning on getting some more Tops knives. I really do enjoy these knives. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this has been Gruggs of Legion Tactical Cutlery with the Tops Knives Trail Seeker, made in the USA. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on a second. Sorry about that, guys. I forgot about the sheath. All right, so this is the Kydex sheath that it comes with. It did come with a dangler. I do not have it here with me right now, but I will show you a picture up on the screen. Okay, and all you had to do was unscrew this and, pop the dangler out. And I put in a tech lock because I like the way that this tech lock works. It gives me a little bit more functionality as far as how I want to set it up on my belt. And it's pretty nice, This is a very nice Kydex sheath. Let's pop the knife in. Pretty good. Nice fit, a little rattle, not a big deal though. Has a little drainage hole. A taco type sheath. Very well done. As you could see, there is the screw, and then there is that plastic washer over there. It's kind of like squishy. So very nice, man. I mean, this is a nice package. This is a nice setup. All right, cool. Let's take one quick last look. Tops Trail Seeker. All right, guys. So again, I want to thank you for taking the time to take a look at my videos. I hope you enjoyed this tabletop review. I do appreciate you guys. I appreciate all my Legionnaires, vets, and military. You guys are welcome here. Thank you very much for your service. This also brings awareness. Hashtag 22 a day. Hashtag 22 a day no more. There are veterans and soldiers who come out of the military and they face a lot of challenges. And sometimes, unfortunately, one of these challenges is suicide. So I'm going to leave a phone number and a couple of websites that you guys can contact and do your research on. Also, there is a warrior, fellow soldier that has gone through this. His name is Martin Miller. He was in the Army 66 to 69. He is a Vietnam veteran. And I'm going to put up a message that he posted as a comment in one of my videos. I feel that it's important that you need to listen to one of your own and seek the help that you need. All right, guys, let's go over the shout-outs one more time. Jimmy Slash, Jay Evans, Knife Addict Life, and Dagger EDC Knives. All right, guys, thank you very much for taking the time again to watch my video. I hope that you enjoyed this. If this is going to be your first Tops knife purchase, make it this one. Again, make sure that you go take a look at some other videos out there. There are plenty of content creators out there who use this knife and have a lot of praises for it. All right, guys, thank you again. We appreciate you. I appreciate the troops. I appreciate the Legionnaires. I appreciate the new subscribers. You guys stay sharp.
Legionnaires!